I just recorded a little demo for the fire chief of the Halfmoon Bay Fire Department. I thought it'd be neat to share a little bit about how we use Notion at our fire department to manage some of our operational stuff. Our workspace is pretty tidy. We have information about our roster and the credentials that our firefighters have, so we can keep track of who needs what training and what credentials and courses. We do equipment checks. We manage our run cards, which determine which apparatus respond to what types of events. We have lots of study guides. We use Anki a lot to create flashcards and things like that. So this is where we store all our flashcards, and they're all documented. And we have a light task and event management system. The tasks are tied to some Google Forms. So when we have equipment requisitions, when somebody's doing a truck check, for example, and they need a repair or something like that, we can automatically create tasks. Down here, you can see tonight's duty crew. So we have the system at the hall where we have volunteers that sign up to be on duty to be guaranteed to respond in the evening for medical incidences. And usually we have one officer on duty and then a crew of 5 members. So these are the people that have been selected for the crew. And what I've done in the duty crew is kind of fun, Notion wise. So first I use Notion to automatically script a year of duty crew entries. So I have a template that I create from, and I use the Notion API, and I run a script that is rate limited, and I create the entire year of officer entries here. So you can see Dan's on duty tonight, he's the officer, and then we have volunteers and selected crew. So our members can come in and stick their name in one of these fields to volunteer, and then the chief comes in the day before and selects from those volunteers who's going to be on duty. This allows us to give some newer members experience with maybe some more experienced members. So the way we do this is we broke this down into views where we have needs volunteers, needs crew, and needs officer. So the members can come in and switch to this calendar and see dates that have not enough volunteers. And we simply have a formula here that just counts the number of volunteers, and the crew count does the same thing. So yeah, when you come in, you see, okay, I'm on duty in this week here, but I might come in and volunteer myself for availability that night. And then the fire chief can come on in and use the needs crew view. And that's the one that shows him where the crew hasn't been selected yet. So he can come in and do a week at a time of selecting the crew. So that's how we've used a little bit of Notion automation and some basic formulas to manage our duty crew roster, which is really fun.